In the last 15 minutes, Camden Council 2018 elections results coverage. Voting underway in Wirral's local elections. 10 local election results to watch for the Tories Could Stroud voters soon. Have to show ID? In the last hour, voters go to polls in county by-election local elections. People barred from voting in areas piloting ID scheme. Here's how Londoners will vote in the local election. Not sure how to vote? Here's everything you need to decide. People barred from voting in ID scheme trial in the last 2 hours. Brief letters. Barnett did once surrender to Labour. UK local election. Small number of voters turned away in ID trials. Where is my polling station? In Birmingham for the local elections 2018. It's election day in England, and you know what that means. In the last 4 hours, local elections, the results as they happen. May facing local election losses. Brexit unity at stake. Is there a local election in my area? Local elections 2018, thousands of pounds gambled on West London's results. Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn at odds over the point of local elections. Polling stations open at 7 a.m. 103-year-old votes in local election. Voters in Barnet take to the polls. Polling stations open across London for 2018 local elections. British voters furious at being denied right to cast ballot over ID. Local elections 2018, what you need to know as voters head to polls. Live updates as voters' IDs are checked in controversial polling trial. Local elections. Labour hope to match high expectations. UK voters are turned away from polling stations during ID trial. Bradford goes the polls. Gunman threatens to shoot political opponents in local election. Horror. Local elections. UKIP explains decision not to stand in Oldham Rossendale local election results. Live updates. All the winners and losers row over voter ID trials after people barred from casting ballots. Voters going to the polls across Bury. Voters are going to the polls across Bolton. Voters go to the polls for 2018 local elections. Worcester City Council elections 2018 in the last 6 hours. Live election coverage in Croydon. Exit poll from 10 p.m. tonight is back, and it's happening in Portsmouth. Local election ID trial, preventing people from voting. Video, Servants cable votes in the local elections in Twickenham. Teenagers on roof in Nestor Grove. Close council election polling station. Voters take their pooches to the polls. Tory candidate in Norbury caught out lying. Honest to God, how to find your polling station in May 2018 local elections. Local elections, what are you voting for today and how does it all work? Oxford's best elections polling booths open for council election. Vince Cable, Theresa May will fight the next election. Hull local elections 2018 live as thousands head to the polls. Video, Sadiq Khan casts his vote for local elections in Tooting local elections. These people could be voting for the last time. Digital tools to help you vote in the 2018 local elections. Barnet Council accused of misleading voters with out-of-date map. Video, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn votes in local elections in Islington. Stop everything and look at these democracy-loving dogs at polling stations in the last 8 hours. By-election for Houghton Regis Town Council seat today. Live as North East Lincolnshire goes to the polls for local elections. Video, Jeremy Corbyn arrives to cast his vote in local election. What time will we know election results? Vote in local elections to claim free cupcake from Earlsfield Cafe. Local elections 2018, timing of